Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us today on one iconic vehicle. Throw in the GTO muscle car. Everybody knows, starts a great conversation. Throw in that you have a GTO convertible, even better. So few of those compared to the coupes. And then throw in Tri-Power GTO convertible and loaded with options and features. This thing is awesome, man. So anyway, a couple small touches that aren't correct on the car, and we can change those if you like, but I gotta be honest, I like them, but you won't hurt my feelings if you wanna change it, because at the end of the day, I'm looking to make you happy on this car, so give me some feedback and let me know. Cameo Ivory paint, I think looks great on these cars, especially with a blue or red interior. If it had a black interior, I would be like, yeah, it's okay, but blue or red looks so spectacular, and throw in the blue boot on it as well, and it looks really, really nice. The paint quality itself is spectacular. All wet sanded and buffed, show waxed. I mean, the papers kind of fall right off the car because it has so much wax on it. But that's kind of the idea, is that you get the car and the tractor trailer pulls up to your house. Out comes the car, either on the elevator, out the ramp, or what have you. Get in the car and you go for a drive, man. We've changed the oil on the car, we've checked the turn signals, the brake lights, all of the things that you expect the safety items to be there. We've done all of that. Tire pressure, there's gas in the car, little stuff that you're not going to get if you buy a car at an auction. You go to an auction, you're on your own, man. 10% buyer's fee, ship the car back to you, no warranty, and then you got to get all the mechanical stuff done that you didn't know didn't exist, because the auction doesn't, they're just brokers for the car. They're not fixing the cars and getting them ready. That's the difference here. So all that's done for you, and free enclosed shipping's included, as well as a 1-year warranty on this car at the offered price, which is really nice. It's not extra, okay? All right, so come on up. Let's take a peek at paint quality, because that's what we do. And you'll see, it's a little hard to read in white, so white on white's always hard to read, but you can kind of see and make out how clear the words are. The car does have a tiny little chip on it. We're going to get that repaired for you, but I like to point it out because every car is not perfect, and you'll find that a lot of the cars always need something. So when we get the car to you, it's really very nice. The little chip is right here. You may not have even noticed it in the pictures, but we'll take care of that, and I just wanted you to know that. All right, so come on around here. All right, so the Rally 1s, all right, inside here. Now, the Rally 1s look wonderful inside here, all right? The blue lines here, okay, are even better looking, I think, with the blue pinstripe and the blue interior and the blue boot on the car that covers the convertible top, and just look great. One thing I wanted to share with you, though, is I wanted to spend a second and just look down the side of this car. What you're talking about is a really, really straight quarter panel, because this takes a lot of time to get this so straight and get the door lined up so the door does this. All right, the door fits. This door edge guard, we can take that off if you don't like it, but it does save the door edges. I know they're not super attractive, but they do save the edges of the doors, okay? All right, so let's keep rolling around. All right, so the gaps look great. We already decided that, all right? New chrome, new stainless, Pontiac call out, GTO call out there. Got the correct GTO tips that are turned down, and they're the trumpet style, okay? There's Pontiac's kind of trademark louvers taillights there. Let's keep rolling around. And again, another beautiful quarter panel, right? And as we wind up here, all the way up the fender, and it just looks wonderful. All right, so, wow. Check this out, man. All right, this is the way you want to buy a car. $389, Tri-Power, air conditioned, all right, with power steering and power brakes. This was a very expensive car for its time, and virtually every option you could get, and all of this stuff is functioning the way it's supposed to. This isn't aftermarket air conditioning. There's nothing wrong with aftermarket air conditioning, but this is an original AC unit on this car here. Tri-Power set up on top of that. The battery topper's in place, new hood insulation. This is a car where you can pop the hood at a show and everybody's gonna walk by and go, wow, I have never seen a Tri-Power with air conditioning. And it's very rare we get those. We get a lot of Tri-Power cars, but very rare do we ever find air conditioning in there as well. Throwing in, of course, the power steering and the power brakes. Got the AC Delco filters for the fuel filter there. Just the little stuff that we did just to make sure that was right. Ordered new valve covers for it because they're the chrome ones and they're supposed to be chrome. I just wanted to look really nice. Detailed the air conditioning system a little bit there and help you, if you go to a show. hopefully you win, right? Send us a picture of the trophy. It'd be nice to put on our page. Okay. All right. So I wanted to show you detail stuff, all right? So the correct Aquamat and spare tire jack and everything in its jack pack over there. Well, you say, well, what's the big deal about all the jacks in the spare tire? Every car has that. No way. 99% of the cars don't have a spare tire or jack. We do a lot of the times when we're doing the restoration, we'll put that stuff in there. Decal is here. Here's a little sign that you can take to a show, okay? It's just very, very nice to display if you want to. And if not, and if you just want to take another couple out and go out to dinner or go take the kids cruising or take it to the beach or whatever, this is the kind of car you want to do that to. Guaranteed you pull up to some nice restaurant with another couple in there, the valet is going to push the Porsche around the side, right? You'll park this out front and everybody who walks out, sit on the bench next to it and just, if you don't believe me, sit over there and check it out. What I normally say is if you don't believe me, ask me. But in this case here, I'll believe me. So sit on the bench and listen to what everybody says when they walk up to this car, because when you're looking at it inside here, it's spectacular, but it's amongst a lot of spectacular cars. When it's by itself and it's out there, it's like watching a cheetah run down the highway. It's crazy different, all right? So let's take a peek inside because that's where you're gonna spend most of your time riding in here. All right, so come on in here, all right? All right, so buckets, console, check this out, tilt wheel, full gauge is in here, clock, all right? We talked about the air conditioning, all right? These are all options that are expensive. Now, this does have an upgraded sound system, and if you want to, we could put the stock radio back in this spot here, move the radio here into the glove box, and then everything is stock the way it would have been from the factory. So that's up to you. But little things that you say, well, the interior looks really nice, but you never know why it looks really nice. Little stuff like the pedal dress up, where it has a chrome trim around all the pedals, right? And it has the dash is refinished properly, and the GTO callouts are there. This is an air-conditioned car, so it has the air conditioning vents right there. The blue interior, which we talked about, right? And then look back here. There's a lot of room back here, man. A whole nother couple can go back there. 3 or even 4 kids could go back there. We can get 4 seat belts in there for you if you wanted to. So this is really nice. Got a little package here in case you want to put your glasses in blue, right? So that goes right like that, yada yada, boom. And this way you can get to see a little bit of the car. So what I want to do is start it for you too, because it just makes this beautiful rumble. It makes a sound that's, you know, not too much, but just enough. All right, so let's close up the video here. I want to run down this one more time. I'm sure you saw it, but whatever, but I feel like I need to say this, right? 66 GTO, convertible, Tri-Power, all right? Original C-code Cameo Ivory paint, blue bucket seat interior, blue power convertible top, all right? So as we run down a little more, air conditioning, power brakes, power steering, tilt wheel, buckets, console, like on and on, blue line radials. I mean, it is really a loaded and well-equipped car, and I have to tell you, looks awesome going down the road, and as you see from the drive-by video, it looks even better. So we got a lot of busyness going on here today. Everybody's buying, they're checking, trading, they're doing stuff. We'd love to get you into the Fleming family. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll figure a way to get this 66 GTO convertible in your garage.